I saw y'all liked the last video. We are back with another one. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did not expect this one. I did not expect this one. Now, he might not be a lot of y'all's favorite actor, celebrity, or you know what, this and that, but I remember the nigga as Aquaman and Hawk from Titans. An infamously hated show for no reason, anyway. I mean, I get it, you know. But the show was like, it's like a kiss to the fans. Suits were fire. Action was that. I think I'm just an action freak. But anyway, Alan Richardson gets let's just get to the video. Y'all will see it.
An actor known for his buff physique and wild action stunts on the hit Amazon Prime show RitCHson allegedly faced off against one of his neighbors in a real-life physical confrontation. But there is a lot more to this story than maybe just that one viral video you may have seen.
He gets back up off his bike and then, beats the out of me.
A situation like this, which I'm sure looks bad for me, but is self-defense.
Including what seemingly happened from Alan Richardson's point of view.
I've called them already because you'll be driving around the neighborhood like a lunatic.
Yeah, you may have seen bits and pieces of this story. We have so much more. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Look, I gotta say something. As I cover these stories, I'm always thinking about the danger out there for all of you. What about this? What about a stranger finding and using anything about your private life? Your name, your phone number, your address. It's all out. Safe. It's expiring from the cog. It's whereabouts. Use code SIDE. Formidable looking actors in Hollywood right now. I feel very comfortable saying that. Have you seen this guy? 43 years old, best known as the star of the show RitCHson. Stands 6 foot 3 inches tall, more than 200 pounds. Most of it is pure muscle. So I have to say, it was
God his dick, why don't you? 6 foot tall, packing this and that, blah blah. No, I'm joking. I'm trolling. I watch your channel, Jesse Weber. Just letting you know. No beef.
It's pretty shocking to see this video of him apparently attacking one of his neighbors in Brentwood, Tennessee, this affluent area outside of Nashville. That was the initial.
Ain't no way! That nigga's that close. That's crazy.
Accusation. That was the initial belief. But then there was a lot more to the story. Okay, a lot more video that helped tell this story. Because now we have newly released body cam footage and video from Richardson's own camera strapped to his chest that apparently shows what may have happened before and after this viral confrontation. So.
And I will admit, I've already seen this video, but I've heard the dude admit, you know what I'm saying, like, blah, 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 this and that. I'm spoiling too much, but I didn't know. See, this is why it's smart to have a camera on you or some recording device at all times. Because when you get into situations like that, would you deal with it the same way? Like, when you see this, I want you to ask yourself, like, right now, would you deal with this the same way Alan Richardson dealt with this situation? Because deadass, I'm not gonna lie to you, he might have goated the situation for real. He might have been a goat through the whole situation, and you're gonna see, like, at the beginning, he might even look a little hesitant and stuff like that. That's, I don't know. I don't like police either, so. But damn, that nigga's that close.
Now you're going to have a 360-degree picture of what went down. And we're going to talk about where all this footage came from, but just here's a sample.
He's obviously a liar. He said I hit him on the bike, called me, he was instigating, whatever. He was obviously the aggressor here, in my opinion.
Okay, So let's start with the witness video from March 22nd. You know what it is. It quickly swept the internet. Everybody was talking about it, went viral. Now, because of YouTube guidelines, I have to be clear, we can't show you the first few seconds of the witness video where RitCHson apparently hits a man identified as Ronnie Taylor multiple times as he's on the ground. That was, again, the allegation, the accusation. But the camera then zooms in on RitCHson as he appears to walk away, picks up his green motorcycle, pushing it onto the grass, falls over. Now, although there's no audio, Taylor can be seen yelling and waving his arms before he walks up to the driveway of a large home, and RitCHson drives off. This is followed by two of his three children who are on their own bikes. Taylor did an interview with TMZ after his video of the confrontation came out. It went viral, showing what appeared to be some swelling and red scrapes on his face. But RitCHson himself hinted that there was more swelling and red scrapes. Came out. It went viral, showing what appeared to be...
Oh, damn. Damn, bro. Look at the size of that. If you work in any place involving, like, other people, straight up just tell them, look, I got in a fight. I don't want to talk about it. Because that's crazy. That's... oof.
Some swelling and red scrapes on his face, but RitCHson himself hinted that there was more to the story. He posted a quote attributed to Napoleon on his Instagram saying, "Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake." So, what did we do? We requested more video from Brentwood police, right, to see what else happened here. What was the other angles, okay? And that is what we have. That is what I want to break down for you right now. We also have an incident report from Brentwood PD too that explains what multiple officers encountered when they got to this neighborhood. So you're learning a little bit more about the different stages of this investigation. And we learned during the course of our research that RitCHson and Taylor, their homes are less than a mile away from each other in the same neighborhood. And it appears that RitCHson was out for a weekend ride with his kids.
EVE Online is a vast universe. Alive.
Now, one of the officers spoke with a witness who said he was driving when he, quote, saw a male in a blue shirt, later identified as Ronnie Taylor, approach the male on a bike, later identified as Alan RitCHson, in the middle of the street, and they were yelling at each other. The witness then stated they both started pounding on each other and stopped. Then the male on the bike drove away. The incident report continues. I was also able to review video footage from the neighbor's camera, who Sergeant Thigpen also spoke with. This video showed Mr. Taylor approaching the middle of the street, Mr. RitCHson falling off his motorcycle, then getting up and pushing Mr. Taylor back towards his residence. Then, as Mr. Taylor falls backwards, Mr. RitCHson is seen steadily walking up towards Mr. Taylor, but the video is unable to show what occurs afterwards. This is important because in any self-defense analysis, you have to ask, who's the initial aggressor, right? Who started the physical altercation? Who presented the first threat? An argument could be that when you look at the video, at least characterized by law enforcement, it appears to show Taylor as the one who started. He allegedly goes in the middle of the street to stop RitCHson, who's driving a motorcycle, an incredibly dangerous act, right, or alleged act. Here's Tennessee law on this, by the way. It says, quote, a person who is not engaged in conduct that would constitute a felony or Class A misdemeanor, and by the way, I'm sure if this...
Hold on, I'm slow, I gotta read that myself. A person who is not engaged in conduct that would constitute a felony or Class A misdemeanor is in a place where the person has a right to be or has no duty to retreat before threatening or using force against another person, and to the person is no duty the force has no duty to protect against others for attempting use of force. Sorry, I'm slow.
Ever went to trial, Taylor would make the argument that, look, RitCHson was speeding up and down, right, and maybe he was violating the law, but I think that could be a stretch. Anyway, a person who's not engaged in conduct that would constitute a felony or Class A misdemeanor and is in a place where the person has a right to be, again, the argument would be RitCHson and his children are just driving as they can on a public street. They're allowed to do that. So this person, where they have a legal right to be, they're not breaking the law, They have no duty to retreat before threatening or using force against another person when and to the degree the person reasonably believes the force is immediately necessary to protect against the other's use or attempted use of unlawful force. There's a second provision to this section. No duty to retreat before threatening or using force intended or likely to cause death or serious bodily injury if the person has a reasonable belief that there is an imminent danger of death, serious bodily injury, or grave sexual abuse. That last part doesn't apply. The danger is real or honestly believed to be real at the time. 3 kids, stranger, this guy gets in the middle of the street, stops the motorcycle. It's very dangerous. Is he presenting himself as a danger to RitCHson and his children? And there's an allegation that Taylor pushed RitCHson, that he started this. Okay, so you have all that in mind. We go forward. I want to go back to the video. So here's what Taylor told some of the first officers on scene. And based on his comments, it seems he didn't even know who he was apparently squaring off with.
In a green Kawasaki, like jazzing the revs, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, come on. Yeah. Like there's kids rolling around all day. We don't need you doing 40, 50 miles an hour. And he flips me the birds. I'm like, yeah, whatever. There we go. So anyway, I rolled my bike out this afternoon to clean it up. And he comes through the neighborhood.
To clean it up. Bro, I'm going to be real. You sound drunk. Like, you've been drinking. You can't even make up an excuse as to why you stood in the middle of the road when someone on a motorcycle, mind you, is driving towards you. You're stupid, buddy.
Full revs with 2 kids on, I think, e-bikes. He goes up the hill, comes back down. I walk out and stop and say, hey, guy, dude, you got to stop. You got to stop, like, in these neighborhoods. So he hit his brakes hard because I was, like, trying to stop him. I was like, he falls off his bike, he gets up and he starts wailing. You can see this. He starts wailing on me.
You need some medical attention?
No, I'm fine. No, that's all right. So then I like, he gets back on his bike and I'm like, he starts getting like fresh air, like I push him back, he gets back up off his bike and then like beats the out of me.
I'm so sorry, gosh. I saw everything.
I didn't push back.
Here we go with the waterworks. Sorry, officer. I can't actually cry right now. I just wanted to show how emotional it was.
But he's like on. And I was like, could you just stop riding around here like a...
Right.
There's kids here, man.
Okay.
So you can see.
Yeah, I see. That's what.
And I'm on the floor wailing on me.
I was scared. Like,
I'm out here with the victim, and
all I was doing was trying to clean my bike.
Do you know who it is?
I don't.
I'm sorry. This dude just, the way he just presents himself, it's like a grown child. Homelander. If Homelander never had power and was still like fucked up in the head. Like, that's what I'm getting from this dude. I don't know. He don't seem stable.
No. But
did you get a tag or anything?
Right? Sorry?
Did you get a tag on the green?
No. It was a green Kawasaki with a big muscly dude.
Yeah, he was like
huge dude. And I pushed him back, and then he fell because he fell over.
What was he wearing?
I reckon just regular.
On video.
You do?
Yeah, you can see. Okay. You can see. I just brought my bike out.
Sorry, do you want me to wake up Matty? Can you give me some?
2 times. I know he said he didn't want any, but he's got a pretty large abrasion on his head, and it's swollen pretty bad. So let's
yeah, I was down on the ground.
May I see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
No, good.
Is the address you're in?
Temple, that's where the orange dirt bike is at.
No, it's just. Well, I just like, I'm so fed up with people riding through our neighborhood at these crazy speeds.
Is that how it's? Because I think I just heard you guys.
Well, I heard him revving and because I ride motorcycles all the time, so I kind of like, I know, and I'm very respectful. I'm sorry, officer.
No, you're good. So I have just given the size of that knot on your head, I am going to have fire and EMS just come out. You can refuse. I'd rather them check you out.
Big, Roddy.
Yeah, I'd rather you be checked out.
Because he laid a couple of. I didn't try to hit him back. I did push him. I was like, enough is enough, because he hit me once. I was like, and then he like, when I went to the ground, he like rolled onto me and like laid in front of these two kids, which I find disturbing, to be honest.
The way you can tell somebody's lying in one of these situations is they'll start with, I didn't hit him, or something like that, or around that part, and then like right afterwards they'll take it back and be like, well, I pushed him, but like that, or I pushed them, and that's as far as it went. But I'm gonna be real, that's one of the signs that this dude is lying. I don't know.
I can tell you opposite. I did push him once.
Well, I mean, it looked like it was after he had already struck you.
Yeah, I did push him away and then when I pushed him away, his bike fell over, I think. I'm not sure if you have it on camera or not, but there'll be cameras there. And then when he did that, he just like wailed on me, and when I went to the ground, he just beat out of me, which is why I went into it. Like, I wasn't going to fight him. He's a big dude. I wasn't interested in that. He's like, have you had a drink? Have you had a drink? I said, yeah, I had a drink while I'm watching the soccer today in my house.
Right.
And I bring my bike out, and you can see I was bringing my bike out to clean it. He comes around the corner with, it's just it's unnecessary. And you go enjoy yourself with your bike, but don't ride around at unnecessary speeds, especially with two kids with you and two kids with him. So in front of the two kids, he literally kicked the out of me, and I wasn't going to fight back.
Right.
But he did his work on me, and I absolutely want to press the charges for sure.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't normally, but
He did his work on me. I think I would have pressed charges. I'm embarrassed. He took my manhood in front of my wife, and so I want to press charges. Can I do that, officer? Can you not tell anybody that it was me? Gotta love him.
The fact that he like went once and twice, I just don't think it's I don't think it's unnecessary. How are you? Yeah, how you doing? Better days. Okay. Almost picked up. Where you hurt?
I haven't seen him yet, so I know he's up there, but also.
So then a sergeant involved in this altercation, and the sergeant is able to get him on the phone first. Take a listen.
Hello.
Hey, is this Alan?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Alan, this is Sergeant Townsend with the Brentwood Police Department. Hey, so I'm down the street from your house. I understand there was an altercation that occurred on the other side of the neighborhood. I'd like for you to come out and talk to me.
Yes, there was.
Okay, can you come out and talk to me about that?
Yeah, I'm the only caretaker right now with my kids. I got 3 kids inside, so if you guys are close enough, I can come out.
Okay, yeah. I'll just meet you on your front porch.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to contact my attorney.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, smart move, bro. Not today.
I think you remember Officer Smith from yesterday?
Oh, yeah. It's been a weird 2 days.
And it's been different.
So all we want to do is talk about what happened over there.
Okay, obviously my life is a very high stakes one.
Sure.
Very public, so I think I need my attorney. to just be privy to this.
RitCHson seems to try to get his lawyer on the phone, but it's a Sunday and he doesn't answer. And a quick note here, the sergeant makes reference to his fellow officer possibly being recognizable from yesterday, and Alan RitCHson says he remembers her, but there's no further information about what it might be talking about. Could be anything. Just wanted to highlight that. Now, at first, RitCHson seems kind of hesitant to answer any questions. In fact, this is according to the incident report, too. They make note of that. But when the sergeant brings up the witness video, RitCHson says he also caught the whole thing on his cell phone, which had been strapped to his chest.
Yeah.
There's video of the incident, right? It doesn't show the whatever started it, but it does show you beating him up pretty good.
Did he cut out the rest?
This was from a neighbor. I'm just letting you know there is.
Did he cut out the part where he shoved me off the bike?
So this isn't from him. This is from a third party witness.
Was it cut though? Was it edited?
No.
So you would have seen him shove me off my bike after I tried to leave peacefully.
No, so I'm not accusing you of anything.
I know, but like,
I'm just saying.
What have you seen though? Because if you didn't see that part, the rest doesn't make sense.
So all I see is you beating up on him in the grass, right?
You missed the rest,
which is why I'm here, because it doesn't look good for you, and I want to figure out what happened.
I'll show you the tape, dude. Let's just watch it together. You also need to do a toxicology report. He smells like alcohol.
Okay.
This is it.
Yeah, is that your blood? Do you need medical attention or anything like that? It's on your elbow.
Yeah, I felt pretty hard. You can sit right here.
So let's take a look at what he apparently showed the police.
Kidding me, dude? What are you doing? Are you kidding me, bro? For what? For what? For what? Stand in front of a bike again, dude. For doing what? You threatened my safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should knock you the fuck out right now. Go ahead, knock me out. Go ahead. I've called the BPD. I've called them already because you've been driving around this neighborhood like a lunatic. There's kids riding around here. Go ahead. It's all on camera. Go ahead. Are you drunk right now, bro?
Got him fingered everywhere. That's crazy.
Go ahead. Are you drinking? Go ahead. Call the police. Out of your mind, dude. Call the police. You're lucky to knock you out, bro. Go ahead. Knock me out. Go ahead. I called the police. Unbelievable, dude. I called the police. It's on camera. You're riding around here like a lunatic. I should have run you over, dude. You did. You did. I'm in my house, taking my bike. You're driving around like a lunatic. Call the police. I'm going to leave now because you're... Go ahead, leave. Drive around the neighborhood because you're driving around like a...
Just peep the dude yapping. Claims not to be the aggressor. When the police gets there, starts crying. That's crazy. And it reminds you of the Chud situation. You're gonna fucking push somebody. You're gonna be like, you start a situation and then you start crying when the police gets there, trying to play the victim and pretend like you didn't do this and that, when in actuality, bro, you're the fucking aggressor, and then there's more than enough video evidence to prove it. You've even admitted so yourself. This is why cameras are great. This is why cameras everywhere are great. You ain't finna push me, and then I kneecap you, and then you telling the police, oh yeah, the stubby muscular black guy was the one that shot me. I was just walking past trying to talk to him. Peep, I included the in there because I mean they don't get their stories right a good majority of the time, and especially when they're trying to make it up on the spot. Like, you suck at this. You're obviously a shitty person, you and your wife, and your whatever neighbor is supporting you right now. And for real, the only reason you want to press the charges is because he took your manhood in front of everybody. And I don't mean this in the dirty sense of way. I mean, he beat your ass. You couldn't accept that he beat your ass, and you started it, which is crazier. And now you're mad, trying to press charges. I don't see that going well.
Lunatic. And you what? I'm going to put an assault charge on you. I'm going to put an assault charge on you. Assault charge on you. These kids, you're not. Okay, go ahead. me over. No, dude, no. You. Out of your goddamn mind. What? Stay down. Stay down. Please stop.
Y'all hear that? That stay down moment. That stay down moment straight. It straight remind me of fight back, fight back, fight back. Like, I'm gonna go back to it, and then I'm gonna play it again. And I promise I'll be quiet during it. But like, as he's telling him to stay down, tell me it don't remind y'all. Fight back, nigga, get your ass, fight back.
Out of your goddamn mind. What? Stay down. Stay down. Please stop. Stupid. That's the soul. Go ahead. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's all I see.
Go camera.
The noble right says comply. The people say aye. No.
Assault battery. No assault. Idiot. By the way, all on camera. Your assaulting me is all on camera. All on.
So there is going to be a report taken for this, obviously. I mean, you're welcome to call your attorney. I'll give you the incident number so you have that. 250.
250.
Can you pull a case number if there hasn't been one pulled already?
I would like a toxicology report. Hold on, that's a part of this.
So it's not.
828.
Him being drunk wouldn't have anything to do with this.
10-4. We don't do toxicology reports for public intox, right? He's getting medically evaluated right now because he does have injuries. All this is going to be documented. The misdemeanor, whether a misdemeanor occurred, is that it occurred outside of my presence. Both parties are separated. So we're just going to document this, take a report, let the investigation play out. 250. I think that's what.
So in a situation like this where
10-4.
a situation like this, which I'm sure looks bad for me, but is self-defense, and he's going to claim whatever. He's obviously a liar. He said I hit him on the bike, called me, was instigating whatever. He was obviously the aggressor here, in my opinion. What do I just sit and wait for, or do I file something with my attorney, or what happened? Like, what do I do to protect myself here?
So, I mean,
he's obviously the aggressor.
You've got the video stuff right there. So just submit that to us. We'll put that in the evidence log along with all the other witness information and
somebody watches
videos.
Everything that they have and they put it.
It goes to our detectives. Yeah, so they'll see all that. Yep, and they make the determinations on their end.
Copy.
So that's our job. We come out here, we take the report, and again, there doesn't need to be an arrest made right now if there is one that's going to be made because you guys are all separated. So I've got to collect all the evidence from everybody, get all the witness statements and stuff like that with my officers, and that's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to come and talk to you, because you've got a side of the story, right?
Sure do. Like, even though he started the phone call to the police, I feel like he was the aggressor, no self-defense. Obviously, he put his hands on me and pushed me off my bike. I needed to make sure myself and my kids were safe. Like, I think he should have to be fearing arrest right now. So, like, but how do I make that a part of this, or like, will they determine based off this that actually he should be arrested?
So we'll go based off of all the evidence that we have. That's going to be taken into account. Obviously, the other video, which is consistent with what that shows, and then the witness statements from people that saw, and that's what we take into account, right? And then his injuries, obviously, and there is some blood on your elbow. Do you have any cuts or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I wiped out pretty hard. At gym, my thumb's super bad.
Okay. All right. Do you mind if I go grab my camera and take a picture of that? Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so now you have that video. But also, the sergeant documents RitCHson's apparent injuries. Quote, an abrasion on his right elbow that had bled through his shirt. And the actor claimed he had 2 jammed thumbs, said he didn't need medical attention though. He also says there's some damage to his bike, but he seemingly didn't want to have it documented at that point.
The only person endangering anybody here was this dude. The only aggressor was this dude. It only got unsafe in the environment or the neighborhood when he started being the aggressor and jumping in front of bikes and pushing people off bikes. Like, why? Like, I feel unsafe with him in the neighborhood right now. I feel unsafe with my kids going out in the neighborhood. Like, why doesn't he get arrested?
Did you call me?
Well, like I said, the same thing for you is the same thing for him. This is a misdemeanor that occurred outside of our presence. You guys are separated, so we're doing all the investigation, getting everything, and then it's going to be reviewed. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. All right, I'm going to go upload these if you guys will just hang out with him.
What happens? The incident was indeed reviewed by an investigative team, and according to the incident report, a lieutenant had followed up with Alan RitCHson and Ronnie Taylor 2 days later. Quote, on March 24th, 2026, Lieutenant Breedlove interviewed RitCHson and photographed minor damage to his motorcycle. RitCHson's recollection of the March 22nd incident was consistent with his original written statement and his personal body-worn camera video. RitCHson maintained that he acted in self-defense, stated he did not want to prosecute Taylor for causing the motorcycle crash, his own injuries due to the crash, or any damage to his motorcycle. On March 24th, 2026, Lieutenant Breedlove consulted with Deputy District Attorney Sean Duddy and Assistant District Attorney Lindsey Moreland. Both agreed that RitCHson acted in self-defense and that Taylor could be held criminally liable for causing RitCHson's crash. After speaking...
What? I'm bloody appalled. I could be held accountable for this? Fucking Americans. Well, I'm not gonna play through this whole video. As we can see, the whole point was proven. Alan RitCHson wasn't, like, he was innocent of self-defense and stuff like that. If there's any lesson to take from this video, for real, it's, come on, bro. Don't be doing this in public. First off, you got to worry about getting embarrassed in front of your wife, which you did. In front of all the neighborhood, which you did. In front of everybody that's an Alan RitCHson fan, which you did. That's almost the whole fucking world. Come on, bro. You got to do better. You just never know who you running into. Hell, the homeless guy that you fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, show a certain face to and then straight up talk shit about after walking past him, or the homeless guy that you walk past, you blessed him, or so-called blessed him, and then proceed to walk away and talk about how they stink, not thinking about what the fuck they've been through. Like, you just never know what or who you're getting into it with. Like, that's why you should just be careful. Watch yourself. Try to control your fucking temper. Because let's be real. That shit, like, and nowadays, like, anybody's ready to crash out. Is it really worth your life? It's not worth your life. Not one bit. Might not have got exactly what I wanted to say out, but I did get something I wanted to say out. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on notifications. If you don't, I will know. And I'll send Alan RitCHson to your house to kick your fucking door in and fold you in like a fucking pig.
With the district attorney's office.
I was on the block, no stop, kick top, slow chops like a sensei. Little bitch kick rock, now she say she want